our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Gene Powell, Pasture-Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell, Pasture-Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. I'm reading comments people put about the Chauvin guilty verdict. One person goes, any normal person would have pled guilty and begged for mercy. Even every normal law enforcement officer in this country is breathing a sigh of relief because they can feel free to call out idiots like this loser instead of shutting up and putting up with it. Every agency has a fool or five like Chauvin. They can get rid of them now. So a lot of people, understand that this is a bad apple. Not a indictment on the men and women that wear the uniform of law enforcement. It's not an indictment on them on a whole. It's just an indictment on this one guy who, by the way, did a bad thing. He killed a person. It's not even negotiable. 9 minutes and 27 seconds. Hey, the first Friday Art Walk, it'll take place in downtown Ocala on May 7th. Goes from 6 to 9 p.m. It occurs the first Friday of every month, September through May. Following activities will be included in May's event. There's going to be hands-on art activities and demonstrations for all ages. So, from kids all the way through adults. There'll be demonstrations, 22 artists throughout the downtown area. There'll be 6 art organization booths and a live musical performance on the square by the Allen. So, that's the first Friday Art Walk. Takes place May 7th. A lot going on in May. Got the FAFO Symphony Under the Stars, which I'm the MC of. So a lot going on in May, but the first Friday Art Walk will be Friday, May 7th from 6 to 9 p.m. Good morning, caller. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, Tom.
Hey, Hugh. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I got a question, and maybe you can answer it for me.
Go ahead.
After a guy's committed murder and is accused and found guilty, why does it take 2 months, 8 weeks before the sentencing? Why so long?
Well, because they have to give the defense adequate time to prepare their defense of why he shouldn't go to jail for very long. And then the judge, the prosecution then has to rebut that. And then the judge has to some decision time, and they got other court cases that have to come in and out of courtrooms and all. So scheduling wise, it's about an 8-week process.
Boy, I tell you, if the sentence turns out to be not what a lot of people were hoping for, you might get back to a riot situation again.
And I think it's going to be what a lot of people didn't hope for. Everything I've seen and read is a first offense like this on these charges runs between 12 and 20 years, but right now you get a day's credit for every 2 days you serve in Minnesota. So let's say each 2/3 of a year he gets credit for a full year. So in about 12 years he'd be credited for 20 years. So it looks like 12 years if you're believing all the pundits and all the experts. It looks like about 12 years is probably how much time he's going to serve in prison.
Okay, well, thank you for answering my question.
Thanks for the call, Hugh.
Okay.
But, yeah, and a lot of people aren't going to be happy with that. People aren't going to be happy. They want him to stay in prison for life. They're like, or they want eye for an eye. They want him to have the death penalty because he killed George Floyd. Unfortunately, the precedent isn't set up that way. I understand your feelings, but he was not convicted of first-degree premeditated murder. He was convicted of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and manslaughter that carry sentences of 40 years, 20 years, and 10 years as maximums. But nobody thinks the maximum is going to be handed out here. And some people may not be happy with that, but that's just how this system works. There are guidelines. And by the way, the sentence is up to the discretion of the judge, period. Nobody else but the judge. So think about that for a minute. The judge is the complete, he has autonomy here. So just keep that in mind when you're 8 weeks from now when the verdict's being read, when the sentence is being read, that this is the best the judge could do or the worst the judge could do, depending on how you're going to look at it. But I don't think we're out of the woods yet on the rioting and stuff like that because this sentencing stage is still going to be very, very pivotal in whether people are happy and satisfied or whether they take to the streets and start rioting and looting again. I think it's all going to come down to the sentencing. We'll be right back after this timeout. Hour number 3 on the way. Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Former Minneapolis